Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on another Big 12 foe, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, the Cyclones will get us started with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Texas Tech's offense will go on the attack first. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
The Red Raiders with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Off the RPO, complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll sneak it.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Dropping back, it's Dugan. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. The inside handoff. Breaks into the open. Lowers those pads. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
Every team has their script, and they want to get the game off on this foot, and they want to make sure that they have balance and get these plays in and assert the line of scrimmage. Run the football, and they do. They create the explosive run, and they open this football game with a touchdown.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they finished it off with the 33-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Iowa State Cyclones offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Jesse, they've got a running back they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
Holding on the offense, accepted, so they'll back up and go at it again. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he works his way forward and finally down at the 15. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Looking to pass, it's Jefferson. Got his man. And they're able to get him down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Makes the grab. It's Crispin. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Here comes the offense on second down. They go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Cyclones come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll throw on third and short. Grabbed over the middle. It's Crispin. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29. Toss sweep. Try to get it outside to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Moore. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. It's complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass, it's Jefferson. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And this QB has the ability to make huge plays and scramble around and do things off schedule. But that time he coughed it up. Did a great job of getting outside the pocket. The defense closed in, forced the fumble, recovered it. Great job by the defense.
First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Power football with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Snagged out of the air. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. The Red Raiders line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. He lets it fly. A full dive to haul that one in.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got to be able to score points on this drive.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Scanning the field, it's Jefferson. Get it out on the screen. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They'll come to the line just 1 yard shy of the goal line on 3rd down. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And he missed it. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
He'll start this drive going to the air. Got his man in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They bring the punter onto the field now. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. To throw, it's Jefferson. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Give to the back. There he goes. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Well, on that one, they decide to attack the left outside on the ground, and you see the speed by the ball carrier there, Reese, picking up a huge chunk of yards.
Now, I can't imagine any reason they wouldn't just run that play again.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Why not just go back to the well one more time?
And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Looking to scramble. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
The give on the option. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Cyclones looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking for the score. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. They'll run the screen. Crosses the 30. He's got away. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself on the draw. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Dugan. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Red Raiders send out the punt unit. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snags it over the middle. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Makes the catch. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Looking to go up top and time's running out in the half.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Sends it back in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Cyclones will line up to punt it away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. They'll start the drive. Read option left. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And the Red Raiders can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. They're working that left side. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Looking to throw, it's Dugan. Quickly to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. Looking to throw for it. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. The Red Raiders will try to pin them back with the punt. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Hands it off on the counter. Jukes his way for more. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Lubbock. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Jones AT&T Stadium.
And the Red Raiders will kick it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Iowa State sending the offense back out. After the lack of production in the first half, plenty to talk about. Let's see what they can dial up here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think you stay calm. I think you make adjustments, Jesse. I think you realize what they're doing to us and how can I attack that. But you also tell the guys, low-scoring game, still very much in this. We can still be who we are.
It's a good point. I think on offense, this is not the time to reinvent the wheel. I think you stay true to who you are and what your identity is. And you've got to show confidence in your guys to go out and just execute better here in the second half.
Looking downfield, it's Jefferson. Finds his man. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. The Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it in. It's Clark. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving it forward just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The pitch to the left. He's in open space downfield. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Cyclones come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Moore. And they'll stop him just short of the first down. Just inches away from moving the sticks.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. A really nice job of executing it.
Surging forward on the sneak.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Clark. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the 3rd. To the air, it's Jefferson. Looking to the big tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll do it himself. Turning it on. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cyclones! That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
The extra point here would tie the game. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he's coming out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This has been a tight one, 3rd quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Got a little space. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Quarterback making adjustments. Give to the running back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Red Raiders now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. From the gun, the ground game. Oh, he's got some space. Pushed down for the tackle. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to throw, it's Dugan. The screen, he's got wheels. They get in the backfield and make the play, and that's how they'll finish off this 3rd period. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. And the Red Raiders will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Off play action on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Crispin. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. The Cyclones in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Here's the heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. They knocked him
got to give the defense credit here, David. I mean, this has been a hard-fought game. A lot of these guys have played tons of snaps. Yeah, they're all out there and they're exhausted and they're tired, but they are still fighting and they're able to come away with that takeaway.
And an unbelievable takeaway because of the time in the game. This is a tie game late in the ball game. My team needs a takeaway. We need to do something. Otherwise, they're going to milk this clock, go down the field, try to score. Now, we flipped the script. Now we got the ball with a chance at a tie game to go win.
Touchdown, Red Raider! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, it puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Creates a little space. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Pass to Sticks and still on his feet. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll leave it with him. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Cyclones can really attack on this 2nd and short. Hand off from the shotgun. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. He'll go to the sneak. And I don't think he got it. The defense stands tall on 3rd and inches. The Cyclones will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Dropping back, it's Dugan. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Past the first down marker and still running. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
The Red Raiders have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
Well, not much the defense could do there. The defensive end crashed down thinking the running back had it, but nice job of the ball handling there by the QB.
Just trying to avoid negative plays, continue to put stress on the defense. That's what he does there.
And that's a play this guy can run in his sleep, too. They rep this over and over and over. It's like clockwork for this guy.
Throws to the wideout. Nobody around as he makes the catch. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Red Raiders are on the move. Handoff from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Reads it, fires complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Pressure coming. He's got it. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. A first down run in the red zone. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll return it. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They'll try the run. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Dropping back, it's Jefferson. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pocket breaking down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Complete to the left. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And the Cyclones want to move quickly. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. That is the last thing you want on first down as an offense, a sack. Now it's second down. Caught over the middle. It's Crispin. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's complete on the right side. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Makes a grab past the marker. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Just keeps slinging it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's second and long. To the air, it's Jefferson. Gets rid of it. Firing to the right, complete. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Gets the back moving. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Using the quick game. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Crispin. Runs through a tackle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock. The Cyclones are facing third and inches. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Snyder. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Defense looks like they're coming. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Looking to fire. Wide out trying to get it in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. They'll they'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Flips it out on the screen. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. From the gun, looking for a man. Fires into the end zone. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side. They've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.